What's good, y'all? And welcome to Come On In and Get Some with the Bishop. Having a little conversation, have a little fun, and relax your mind. Just calm down. The Bishop's here. What's good, everybody? And welcome to the first episode of my new show, Come On In and Get Some with the Bishop. Now, first question, am I a bishop for real? Yes, I am. I was ordained in 2014 by my bishop, Bishop Dr. Willie R. Felton, AABS JD. He was a good man. I miss him so much. He went home to be with the Lord in 2016, I do believe. He was my mentor. He was my father figure. He was my homeboy. He was my best friend. He was my confidant. He was my spiritual father. He was a good man, and I miss him. And to all his family out there, hey, y'all, I love y'all, and I miss y'all. And I hope everything, that God's blessing y'all. What else? What's another question that you're probably going to ask me, or somebody's going to ask me? Is this my hair? No, it's not my hair. Well, yes, it is my hair. I have the receipt for it, and I bought it, so it's mine. The reason I wear it is because I do not want to be bald. Period. When I was younger, I've always been known for hair ever since I was like 16 years old, because at 16, going to East High School up here in Rochester, New York, go Orientals, I was known as Big Michael Jackson because I was a Michael Jackson impersonator, a literal Big Michael Jackson impersonator. And because of that, I always wore hair and always wore my face and I always did that because I couldn't. Every morning when I got off the bus and I go into the doors of the school, somebody would meet me at the door of the school and be like, yo, Big Mike, I got to move for you. I got to move for you. So, of course, he would do a little silly move and things like that. And then I would have to, get into character and drop the book bag. Give him a little. And then I'll go into my moves. You know what I'm saying? And do a little spin and, now wait a minute, I'm a big man. I've always been big. And it's kind of difficult for me to go up on my toes. But I made it look like I was going up on my toes. It's complicated. But anyway, so I would do a little move or something, and then everybody, yay, and cheer. And then I can go on off to homeroom and stuff. So I've always been known for hair. If I don't wear hair, people think something's wrong. My childhood was wonderful. I had a peaceful childhood. I'm blessed to be able to say that because I know a lot of people they haven't had that, and I thank God for that. I have a good family. I have good friends, and it's just a blessing to be able to say that. So, and that's when I got my love for my superheroes. For anybody who doesn't know, I am a big superhero stan. My two favorite heroes are Storm, Aurora Monroe from the X-Men, and Diana Prince, aka the Wonder Woman. Yes. And see, back then that's and by the way, I'm an only child. And stuff. And being an only child, you have to, use your imagination to entertain yourself. And I had friends. Listen, I would always go every day and I'll be playing outside with my friends, Michael and Keisha. Hey, y'all, I know y'all on here. They're on Facebook and they're doing well. But everybody would go in at the same time every afternoon to see Superman, the George Reeves version, Batman, Adam West version, and Linda Carter, the best that ever did it. Don't get me wrong, I love Gal Gadot. That is my heart because she's the continuation. But the best that ever did it was Miss Linda Carter, aka Diana Prince, aka the Wonder Woman. Come on here, somebody. Anyway, but those are my people. And I've always been in the comic books. Me and my cousin Kevin, hey Kev, we always used to, he would come over to our house and when the cousins come to visit, and he would bring like 4 or 5 comic books, and I'd go up my stairs, get 4 or 5 comic books, and then we switching on, you know how kids do. And so I've always been into that and stuff, and I still am. I believe we all have to hold on to a bit of our childhood instead of being so stern and rough and so grown all the time. You just handle your business and act like an adult, but you got to keep some of that childish, some of that childish energy in you. I believe that's what keeps you young. That's what makes me look 53 and look like this. Come through, y'all. Yes, I'm pretty. I'm pretty. And another reason why I have this style is because I come from that line. I'm old school, y'all. Old school coolness. Okay? Because it never gets old to me. I come from the line of Jimi Hendrix, Little Richard. One of my favorite lines that I live by is from Richard Penniman, aka Little Richard. And he said, one of his band members in the movie, I think it was the movie that he did. Excuse me, so I dropped something. The movie that was about him, where Leon, the actor Leon, played him, and the boys on the bus, were giving him a little flack because he wore eyeliner and stuff, and he made them wear eyeliner. And a lot of them, when one of them was talking about some, man, I don't like doing this because it make me feel like a F word. And Little Richard turned around and said, well, that's your problem. Because you see, being pretty never bothered me. And I agree. Come on here, somebody. And I come from that line. I come from that line of Prince, Michael Jackson, Andre Simone, and Ready for the World. Those pretty boys, El DeBarge, pretty boys. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, Prince made a song called Pretty Man. And in the lyrics of that song, he says, and I quote, everywhere I go, people stop and stare. They just want to see me swing my pretty hair. If there ever comes a day when it just won't grow, I'm going to do like Elton John and buy some more. Come on here, somebody. Y'all ain't ready for that. Come on. That's too deep for y'all. Yes. And that's exactly what I did. So, I come from that line, and then, it's not to look hyper feminine or nothing. It's just to look sexy. Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, but yeah, so that was part of my life, and I've been in a couple of singing groups. I've been singing ever since I was 5. Ever since I was 5, I remember being at my friend Keisha's house, who used to live around the corner from me in Cornhill in Rochester, and yeah, I was in her room, and I remember, hey Keisha, because I know you're out there. Hey baby girl, and hey Michael, what's going on? That's my god brother. Yeah, I remember being in her mirror, and my earliest memory of really getting down singing was when I was in her room and I was looking in the mirror, and the group Blondie came on, and it was the song "The Tide Is High," which is still one of my favorite songs, which goes a little, the tide is high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. Woo! I gotta hear that after I get off of this. But that was my song. And I remember just sitting there with her brush. I'm not the kind of girl who goes up just like that. Oh no! Yeah, I'm telling you, I've been singing like that ever since I was little. And so as I got like in my teens, I I was the lead at 18. I was the lead singer of a local band that we had called Grand Committee. It was led by Jerome Squeaky Watkins, my boy. He taught me so much about musicality and singing and writing, because I write lyrics too. And he just taught me so much about those things, man. Because he went to Hochstein School of Music, that's here in Rochester, and he graduated from there. And he taught me how to breathe, through like when you have colds and things, and you'll be able to still sing. He taught me all those kind of things and stuff. I miss him. He's gone too. But I was with them for 3 years, and it's just a lot. We were singing a lot of the same songs for 3 years. Oh my God! If I had to sing "My My My" by Johnny Gill one more time, oh, I got so tired. That song and another song that I know you black folks are going to try to kill me over or let me have it about, but don't worry, I still love the song, but I do not want to sing it ever again. I know I brought it on myself. I owe no blame to no one else. Now I realize I can't get over you. I sang that song for 3 years straight. That and put on your red dress. Anyway, I'm still traumatized, as you can see. I'm sorry. Little PTSD. I'm sorry. I'll be all right. Whew. It was ugly. But yeah, so I was singing, I was singing and I was there for 3 years with them, Grand Committee, and I loved all of them, and Van Jenkins, she was one of the singers, lead singers too, and I miss all those guys, man. I do miss those times. It was fun times. And then after I left them, I got with my homegirl, Karen Wilson, aka Boo, my sister. Hey, baby girl. And we became Too Unique. And we did some things. We did a couple of videos, and we were in this local, I guess you would call it a record company or whatever. It was a dude. I'm not even going to grace his name because he gypped us. But we were under his tutelage and stuff. He was like our manager or whatever, and it was, screw it, I'll call it. It was called El Tiki Productions, and it was local, and we all lived in this one house here in Rochester. We lived in one house. It was like I think about like 7 or 8 different artists under his label that we all, he would take us, he would train us, and we would get together and we would rehearse and stuff like that, right? And then we would have so much fun doing it. It was so much fun creating with the others and stuff. And me and Karen, we were Too Unique, and we would do our stuff. We were one of the most popular ones. I'm sorry for all of y'all that out there that remember that. Y'all know we had two. Everybody had one song on the album. We had two. Well, two and a half. Me and Karen had two together. Well, let me break it down. Me and Karen had our own solo song, and then we guest starred as Too Unique on somebody else's song. And then I had my own personal single called You Should Know. I'm sorry. It's called I Will. It goes, you should know that I will. Girl, you know that I will. You should know that I will. Girl, I'll be there for you. It was hot. It was hot at the time. So we did that. We were a group for a while. We performed a while, and then that whole El Tiki thing broke up. Look it up, Google it, if it's anything to Google. But yeah, so after that, me and me, Karen, and two of our other friends, Daniel Holloway, who's no longer here, one of my best friends. Yeah, he passed years ago. And my I call him my brother. He's not my blood brother, but he's my brother in every sense of the word. Brad Johnson, aka Load, LOAD, last of a dozen. And we became Chrome. CHROME. Christ has rule over my existence. Now, I know that's what it sounds like. It's probably a gospel group, but it wasn't. We were just a versatile group. We'll sing rock, we'll sing hip hop and R&B. We were mainly hip hop and R&B. I called ourselves like a 4-man TLC because all four of us had different aspects of music. I mean, like different styles. You know what I'm saying? I was more Michael Jackson and Luther. Brad was more the rapper, and he give you a little Prince too, because he hit them high notes and he's got that soft voice. Karen was straight Mary J. all day. Karen will tear it up. Boo ain't no joke. Boo ain't no joke. I had to bring her out of her shell though, because when we first got together, she was like kind of quiet. She was singing so quiet. I said, baby, we in the studio. If you don't let it out, she hit a note so high, me and the engineer was like, well, anyway. But so she was more Mary J. Blige. And Daniel, he gave you Cisco from Drew Hill, and he gave you Tevin Campbell, that mixture. So all those styles mixed up into one group, baby, we were flawless. Every song that we wrote, people loved. I mean, we to this day, there's songs that we wrote that people, they were their favorite songs. We were that good, honestly. And I'm not just saying that because I was in the group. No, I did all the vocal arranging and stuff. And I did some of the music because I can play keyboard by ear a little bit. I ain't no Stevie Wonder or nothing like that. But, I can get a melody going. And we had fun, man. And then some circumstances happened and we lost Brad from the group. That ain't none of y'all business, but it happened. And then me, Karen, and Daniel, we kept going. And we performed. Oh, well, as all of us, all four together, we opened up here in Rochester for a group called Art and Soul. And the song that was out back then was, ever since you went away, things have never been the same. Why'd you go and left me in the rain yesterday? They were coming to our city. And this is a good story, y'all. Check it out. They was coming to our city, right? And we were already a group getting together. And we were at our manager, Joe. Hey, Joe. Joseph Strong. It's one of my best friends. And we were there at his house on Depew Street. Okay. Love Depew Street. And we were rehearsing. And we were listening to the radio at the time. And we were listening to our local station, WDKX. And they were playing a Mariah Carey song, but the CD skipped. And we were like, me and Karen was like, wait a minute, hold on. That's so tacky. How you going to be playing music like that and you're a radio station and then it skips? No. So we called in and we told them like, y'all need to get it together and stuff. And they heard like music and stuff in the background. And they were like, well, what are you guys doing? I was like, well, we're a singing group. We're named Chrome and we're rehearsing right now. And he was like, well, let me hear a little something. So we happened to be singing Get On Up by Jodeci. And we hear the get on up. Hey, you can sit down, get on up now. So we was doing all that in perfect harmony because that's what we were. And they were like, yo, well, that Art and Soul is coming and we're looking for some people, to open up for them and stuff. And maybe y'all can come down and audition or whatever. Cool. So they was like, y'all got a manager? Yeah. Boom. We gave him to our manager, Joe. And Steve, the one I told you about before, one with the very, very thick glasses. Well, he may be half blind, but he was a good co-manager. He was the one that was booking us gigs and stuff like that. And he was really good at that. And I miss him, But so We did that. We went and we I think it was an audition. Yeah, we did an audition, I think. Yeah. And so we went to audition, got the audition, whatever. I think it was, I don't know if it was an audition per se, but somehow they liked us, and so we got the job. And so I remember when we were going shopping in the mall for our outfits and everything, um, they had called us. We was in Jeans West. Y'all know how many of y'all remember Jeans West. Y'all know good and damn well ain't nothing in Jeans West was gonna fit me, but I was going in there with all the other skinny folk, because the rest of them was skinny, and I'm the juice of the group. But yeah, Jeans West ain't had Nathan, not Nathan for your boy. But so we were in there, and the DKX, the radio station, called our manager Joe, and they wanted me to sing happy birthday to some girl whose birthday was on the radio. And so right there in the mall, which was broadcasting the radio station at the same time, I stood there right there and I sang happy birthday to her over the phone. And everybody in the mall heard it and everything. I got it was clapping and stuff. But that was a good experience. And then when we got to the show, baby, we got to the show because we all wore black and white. I wish we still had those videos. Melvin, I know you're going to see this. We need those videos. If you could still get them from wherever you got them or whoever got them from, please. I would love for us to have those videos. Yeah, so we got dressed and we was all in the cars and we was just doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? We was riding there and we got there and we were backstage. We all four of us backstage. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. This is what I like to do. I'm like, hey, okay. Karen, bless her heart, boo. She busts out top and said, "Oh Lord, I can't do this. I can't do this. Oh Jesus, I can't do this." I said, "Girl, what's wrong with you?" I can't do this. Yes, you can. Just act like it's rehearsal. Now, see, by her getting nervous, it made Daniel, the cute one, the young one. He was the youngest. He was the baby of the group. He got nervous, and he don't normally get nervous. He get nervous, but he usually get over it and uses it and stuff. And then I'm trying to calm her down, and she making him nervous, and I'm trying to calm him down. Brad, he was good. Brad was saying that he was good, but he told me later on, it's like, yeah, they was scaring me. But I told him, I said, y'all, we have rehearsed this over and over and over. We got it down pat. We know it by heart. It's just another rehearsal. Just go out there and act like it's another rehearsal. Right? Then we hear the announcer start announcing us, talking about some, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for Rochester's own Chrome. Baby, we getting single file and we walking out. Daniel's the last one now. Karen and Daniel is in front of me. Karen and Brad is in front of me. We're walking out. We can walk out on the stage. There's smoke effects and lights and everything. And we look out, the crowd is all the way to the back door. We had more people there for us that came for Art and Soul. No cap. For real. You could ask any of my friends for real, that was there. For real. And we came out there. Now, all this time, Daniel was quiet. The young one, the cute one. He was quiet. As soon as he hit the stage, all you heard was, yeah! I just ran with it because we talked about it later. I was like, where the hell did all that come from? I don't know. I was just into it. Well, good. I'm glad you did because it turned the party out. They was ready when he did that. They was ready. I am not playing with y'all. We went out there. Now, I'm Big Mike, so I can't help it, y'all. I'm a Jackson. I may not be a blood Jackson, but I'm a Jackson. I have the groove in me. I have the glow in me. I can't help it. Every time I sing, dance, or something, you're going to see something of Michael or Janet or Jermaine, maybe even LaToya. You might see a little something come out, might even Tito. You might see something that comes out that's a Jackson. I hit you with even a little Randy and Marlon. But and don't play with me because I will hit you with Reed because Centipede is my your love is like a raging fire. You're the snake that's on the loose. The strike is your desire. Listen, Reeby only that was Reeby's biggest song, and it's the best one. That's one of my favorite songs ever since it came out. For real. Y'all need to go check it out. If y'all never checked out Reeby Jackson Centipede, baby, get on it. Get on it. And listen to the words. Y'all don't know what the centipede is, do you? What looks like a centipede? I'll let you think about that. But anyways, so yeah, we performed and stuff. But after, Brad left the group and stuff, we kept performing. We did a show here at Hyatt Hotel. They had a showcase, okay, of talent in the city, and we came in third place out of like 86 groups. And we came in third place with a song that I wrote called Ice Cream and Roses. I like to hear it. Here it goes. Just a little bit. Come on in, take off your coat and turn on the radio and listen to every single note, yes. Champagne is chill, baby, and we can spark the L. I'm about to love your sexy body and do it well. I'll give you ice cream and roses, sweets for the sweet, a pocket full of posies, sliding across the sheets. Now, okay, that's all y'all get. Y'all don't need no more. Y'all can't take no more. And see, I wrote that before I was into the church for 9 years. Okay. Uh-oh. Whatever. Okay, well, you can shut up now. Thank you. Well, y'all, I'm sorry I've been talking so much. That's like 30 minutes. Dang, that was fun. I like talking to y'all. I hope y'all enjoy this first show. This is my first one. I probably rambled on for a long time and just, I'm sorry. Well, that's how I do. I talk, and I do indulge in herbal refreshments. But that's beside the point. That's neither here nor there. But I just hope y'all had fun on this first one and getting to know me a little bit more. As we go along, things will get a little bit more structured. I'm gonna have certain things to talk about, with everybody. And if you want, leave me. You can get down in the comments and leave your comments and tell me how I did, how you think I did. Give me any suggestions or a little criticism. Don't get happy though. Don't come and let me tell you about the trolls. The trolls, let me tell you something. You can troll me, you can say all you want to about me. It don't faze me because I have been around some of the most vicious, vile, evil, sadistic, crazy behind people than you've ever seen. So I've heard it all, I've said it all. So y'all can't do nothing to me. I'll just bless you and say, God bless you, and I'll just block you and keep it moving. But y'all join me on the next one, huh? Y'all join me on the next one. I'm gonna say honey. Anyway, y'all join me on the next one. I hope you enjoyed this one. And like I said before, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. All right, y'all. Be good. That's what I forgot to tell you. I love you. And ain't nothing that you can do about it.